And the players came, dreaming of the old magic of other seasons, drawn by a coach on a crusade. The road back began with the battle for the nation's capital, Maryland against Georgetown for their first game in 13 years. Local legends from the playgrounds of D.C. faced off in a battle that became a war on national television against a nationally ranked team.
But we wanted to, put it in a situation where, Georgetown wouldn't be the dominant team in the area no more. We wanted to come here and change things around and just create a whole different atmosphere.
Very quick, nice pass.
But the Maryland sophomores brought new weapons from out of town. Freshman Keith Booth from Baltimore. And from Norfolk, freshman Joe Smith.
The fast break style of play, I think, is important to them. The pressure defense is tough on players because you really work twice as hard because you're covering twice as much floor space. At the same time, when they see it can break loose a lot of things offensively for them by their defense, then they buy into it pretty well.
Williams' pressure defense would take the war for Washington into overtime.
That game just meant that, hey, we can play with any and everybody if we really put our minds to it. And every player that game, even the guys that didn't play, you might as well say that they were out there playing too because they just threw their hearts out there.
Curtis Schultz comes in to apply some pressure at the inbound pass, and it's 83-82, Georgetown. Four corners. Here's Brown to the right side to Millen. Down to 25 seconds to play. Stolen on the play. Good hands by Schultz. Schultz knocks it away, and Simpkins comes up with it, and the Terrapins call a time with 14 seconds to play in overtime. They've got the ball and a chance to win.
Coach wanted me to try to get the ball to Joe, if possible. But in my mind, I wasn't saying I was going to take the shot myself or I was going to dish the ball off or anything. After he said what play we were going to run, I just kind of drifted off my own little world a little bit and just thinking about, what the play might be like. I went in there with an open mind whether I was going to dish the ball off or lay it up. And when they closed down on Joe, and I got the shot.
Simpkins makes the move. Simpkins himself. Simpkins got it. 3.5 seconds left.
I was saying to myself, well, I had shot like 2 for 10 or something like that up until that time. So I was like, dang, I needed that last bucket to try to get the percentage up a little bit.
I felt that was the key. That was the key moment because any game is up for grabs. So when he made that layup and time just kept ticking, then I thought it was over.
Here comes Millen. He didn't get it off. Maryland pulls off the upset of 15th ranked Georgetown. Yes. Oh, what a big win for Gary Williams. What a terrific win for him. The Terps are back. This young, vibrant club fought their way back from a 10-point deficit at halftime. These freshmen and sophomores have really distinguished themselves.
I thought that game was really important. Not that it was Georgetown, but it was just that somebody was ranked at the time, and we beat them coming out of the gate. And so then they got confidence in what we were trying to do offensively, defensively, and as a team. And I think that really bonded us together that game, too. We were a very close team after that.